Greetings, NAF Atsugi community, and thank you for joining us for another edition of Captain's Call. I'm Captain Montagnet, and as usual, I'm proud to be joined today by Command Master Chief, Master Chief Weba Roberts. Master Chief Roberts, it's always good to have you right by my side.
Thank you, sir, and always glad to join you for another opportunity to address our military and civilian community.
Absolutely, and of course, so we have lots to cover today, so please stay to the end for a special announcement. Let me start by thanking the entire NAFA community for joining us this past weekend for our Independence Day celebration, our biggest since 2019. I know there was disappointment that we were unable to offer the planned full-scale outdoor festivities, but I was thrilled to see our community get out of the rain and gather at Club Trilogy for our indoor celebration.
So in the end, it was really a very successful and well-attended event. I was especially glad to see our junior sailors represented along with the community's families to enjoy all the activities our MWR team put together. Any opportunity to enjoy activities that support and keep our enlisted force safe and entertained is welcome.
Absolutely. And I can't say enough about everybody on our MWR team, and really all of the command departments, as well as the tenants. Their leadership, every service provider behind a counter who continue to work so hard at bringing our community the services we need to regenerate and restore the quality of life on NAF Atsugi. And by the way, let me add how proud I am of our local area employees, our MLCs, our IHAs, other working contractors working both in front of and behind the scenes as the backbone of our base operations and all of our services.
That's right, and we're so happy to be able to offer the majority of our local area employees the opportunity to receive the COVID-19 vaccine. Obviously, the more folks we can vaccinate, the closer we get to full community immunity.
Absolutely. As we go to air today, we've already achieved greater than 50% acceptance rate for our local area employees. That, coupled with the SOFA status, acceptance rate now exceeding 70%, means that we are well within a month of reaching optimum protection against the vaccine. Add to that the continued vaccinations of the communities outside of our gates, and we should all hope for a return to social and health norms that we've sought since we started this whole COVID-19 more than 18 months ago.
Of course, that means we're already seeing greater travel and social opportunities for our base community. But there is a new development we need to address: accidents and incidents outside the fence line. Let me start with our enlisted leadership, mid and junior grade folks. I look to all of you to ensure a responsible return to leave and liberty activities that you enjoy before COVID-19. Let's ensure our enlisted community remains the standard bearer for our role as good ambassadors of our Navy and our country.
Well, that goes for everybody, right? I mean, so let's be honest. It's been a few weeks now since we've enjoyed the expanded travel and social opportunities. I want to thank everybody for relatively incident-free weekends. We're doing exceptionally well in that department, save one thing, and I'm talking about traffic accidents. Now, so far, most traffic issues have been limited to minor to moderate fender benders. However, in one serious case, there was extensive injury and even a tragic death. As always, there remains a zero excuse for alcohol-related incidents, so please continue to make solid liberty plans. Ensure that incidences like these are not indicative of a larger looming issue as we keep the new expansion of our liberty and leave. Master Chief?
Absolutely, Skipper. Let's be sure we police ourselves and shipmates and return to our social activities slowly, carefully, and with professionalism.
Well said. Now, as I said in the start, final announcement, when we planned our fireworks display, we wanted to go big, and of course, we had to cancel due to weather. But stay tuned, the fireworks show will go on. We'll be scheduling them at a later date when the weather will allow us to celebrate a huge outdoor event with all of our friends. So, all right, let me conclude by saying I'm extremely pleased and proud with the overall commitment of our community to the health and safety standards that have allowed us to restore so many of our social normalities. but let's, as is said, keep what we've earned, right? Please continue to follow the PHE, follow the guidelines, and if you have any questions, there are multiple sources for info, beginning with your chain of command. With that, NAFA, thank you again for joining us, and Master Chief, thank you again for joining me on the set.
Thank you.
With that, thank you, NAFA, for joining us this week for Captain's Call, and we'll see you next time.